This video is brought to you by John Robson Guitar Tuition. If you enjoy the content, please consider supporting the channel by enrolling on a course, purchasing some guitar lessons or a t-shirt, or you can join my Patreon. Now, on with the show. Hello chaps, welcome once again to John Robson Guitar Tuition. As always, I do hope you're well. It's a comparison video today. I think I mentioned this in the Sunday video. What we're going to be doing is comparing this Gibson Les Paul Standard, which belongs to a friend of mine called David. If you watch the video on Sunday, you'll know all about the story of this guitar. We're going to be comparing this used Gibson Les Paul Standard to this brand new Gibson Les Paul Tribute, and basically asking the question, is it worth saving up the extra? For instance, if you know, to buy the Standard, for instance, that Tribute there cost about £1,000 and it was £999. If you want to buy a brand new Les Paul Standard, then you can see it's more than double that. And if you're going to go for a used one, you can see it's about that kind of price there. Not, it has to be said, a heck of a lot less. So buying the Tribute really does represent, you know, saving a fairly substantial saving. Is it worth the extra? Well, that's what we're going to kind of look into today. I'm going to start by hearing both guitars in a mix. And as always, there is a full tab for that piece of music in both Guitar Pro and PDF formats, along with a clip of me playing it and a jam track for you to play along with for yourself. All of that is, as usual, up on my Patreon page. There's the address, and the link is, as always, in the description. £2.50 or $3 a month buys you access to all of these resources and extra bits and pieces that go along with these YouTube videos. A massive heartfelt thank you to everyone who supports me in that or any of the other ways, all of which are linked down down below. So we're going to talk about how those guitars sounded and the differences between them. To me, they both sounded undeniably Les Paul-like. They were both in that spectrum of tones that you expect to get out of a Les Paul. And we'll kind of discuss which one was better or worse or perhaps right for you in a moment. We'll take a look at the specifications and stuff first of all, starting with the Les Paul standard. That is the neck profile, 1st and 12th fret, nut width, and weight of 5 kilos. It is a heavy beast, and you've seen this already on the Les Paul Tribute review. There's the same information for the Les Paul Tribute. A much lighter guitar, much more comfortable to wear on a strap, but everything else is pretty much comparable. While we're at it, we'll take a look at a bit of B-roll with the pickup readings. You can see the Tribute has a bridge reading of 7.85k, neck of 7.68, and in the middle position it's 3.88, whereas the standard is 9.88k. The neck on the bridge, it's 7.22 on the neck, and middle is 3.83. So that sort of confirms what I thought about the sound of those two guitars. The bridge pickup on the standard is a much hotter sounding pickup. They are, I think, Seymour Duncan Alnico Pro 2 pickups in that guitar, and to be honest with you, I can really see why they were the favoured pickups of a certain curly-haired, top hat-wearing Guns N' Roses guitarist. They really do have that classic Les Paul grunt to them, like an old school Les Paul. The Tribute, on the other hand, has something of a lighter sound, and I can honestly, hand on heart, see why some people regard the Tribute guitars, these, as being the sort of the Diet Pepsi, the decaffeinated, the skinny latte version of a Les Paul, because it is a much brighter and not quite as Les Paul-like sound. So, many people will regard the Tribute as not being a proper Les Paul. It's a tribute to a Les Paul. And if you want a Les Paul, then you need the Les Paul Standard. Let's have a look at that one again. Here it is. So, yes, this guitar sounds, I would say, more classic Les Paul. But then again, you see, that leads me to, the conclusion that I've come to. I've had 3 Les Paul, actual Gibson Les Pauls, over the years, if you include the Tribute, and the Tribute is possibly the first one that I'm really kind of getting, that I'm bonding with. Really, it certainly seems to be happening. I'm picking it up more and more these days. I've always found I'm a recovering Telecaster addict, and I always find what you would think of as the classic Les Paul, that big fat stopper chieftain tank at 40 paces kind of Les Paul sound. It's great for a little while, but then it starts to start missing the transparency that you get from something with a brighter, more Fendery kind of sound, which makes this guitar, for me, the perfect Les Paul. It's got that brightness, it's got that, it's often, the cliche is that a Les Paul can sound like, a Telecaster on steroids, and this one certainly does. It's got that sort of brightness and that airiness to it. I find it just that little bit more articulate, and for me, that's all I'm saying, for me, it is a better guitar. It's a better fit for me, which is why I'm kind of glad that I got that one. But if you're wanting the full-on, kind of Les Paul grunt and bark, then you're probably not going to find the Tribute series to your liking. It is mine, but it is to my liking, but it may not be to yours. So there you go. Those are my thoughts and conclusions. Both are a pair of lovely guitars. The standard is a heavy beast, as I said, 5 kilos. That's over 10 pounds. That is, you know, a serious weight around your neck when you're playing it. I much prefer the feel and, as I say, the sound of the tribute. It suits me more as a player. So there you go. Those are my thoughts and conclusions on this comparison between the Gibson Les Paul Standard, a 2001 model belonging to my friend David, and my relatively new Gibson Les Paul Tribute. Make of it what you will. And that is the video for today, folks. Hope you found it entertaining in some small way, and if that's the case, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't already done so. And why not give me a like while you're at it. Don't forget, as always, the live stream every Friday, 5 p.m. UK time, where we drink beer and talk music and guitars. What a way to kick off the weekend. It's a fantastic fun. Come along and join us. Why not, if you can make it. But for now, I'll bid you all a good day and say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. Look after yourselves, folks. Stay well, stay safe, and above all, stay sane. Bye for now.